Hi Aries, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend and happy new moon blessings to you all. I am filming this on March 13th, 2021. So there is the new moon energy going on right now. So this is a collective reading, so please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. If you haven't already, please check out my Facebook page, By Luna's Light. That is where I do live readings. I'm going to be doing a live reading tonight, for the new moon. I also do weekly pick a pile readings every Sunday so that you can get a better look about what your week ahead is going to look like. And I also have an Instagram account for By Luna's Light Tarot. That is where I do daily pick a card readings and inspirations. All right, so I'm going to start out your reading today with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Angels and guides, please come forward. What do my Aries need to know at this time? One more card, please. Excuse me. Okay. Bottom of the deck is why. Maybe there's a lot of questions going around in that brain of yours right now. It could be that you guys are kind of in this transition period where you're kind of stuck, or you're just coming out of a stuck situation. And there's a lot of questions as to why this period of isolation, why this period of intensity, a lot of emotions coming up. What is the purpose of what is going on in your life right now? There's a lot of confusion, a lot of questions coming forward, and Spirit's doing their best to answer those through signs, symbols. You guys might even be going through a major awakening right now, where you're seeing a lot of symbols from Spirit. Take that in stride. I know it can be overwhelming sometimes, but they're coming through for a reason. And sometimes if they're coming through rather intensely, it's because you haven't been listening or you haven't been noticing their signs. So they're trying to get in contact with you as best they can. So your first card is mending. There's some sort of relationship that you're mending at this time. This could even be mending a relationship between yourself, like your past childhood traumas and your current state. You could be mending and healing a lot of personal trauma. If that's not the case at this time, then you're mending a connection that was once very important to you. It could be a past childhood friend. It could be your relationship right now with your significant other. It could even be your family. When you break down the number 52, which is this card, that is the number 7, which is the Chariot card, which is success over obstacles. So mending this bridge is going to bring you nothing but success for both of you. We also have flexible coming forward. So there's some sort of need for flexibility here. This could be within your relationship. Maybe there has been some sort of conflict. Maybe that's why you're mending your bridges right now. And Spirit's saying, like, give yourself and the other person a break. It's time to be a little bit more flexible in life in general. Kind of take what comes at you with ease. Just kind of go with the flow. Trying to control situations is only going to disrupt your life even more and create conflict that doesn't necessarily have to happen. It's one thing to have good boundaries, for sure. But when you're trying to control the boundaries of another person or situation, that's when it starts to go over the line. So Spirit is very much saying it's time to be flexible. Just allow what's coming towards you to happen and take it in stride. And when you reduce this number, it's 10, which means the end of a difficult situation, the end of a situation in general. So this could be an end of a difficult situation, was what I was picking up for you guys. And we have go to the sea. Now, right off the bat, I do have to say this is another 7. So overcoming obstacles. And this is all about emotions, with this water. There's a look of almost abandonment or loneliness, being out there alone just to contemplate how you feel. Maybe you're needing this time, like a time of isolation right now, to process your emotions. That's why they're saying go to the sea, because that's where you find a lot of serenity and peace, near water somewhere. The sea is also, because it's salt water, it is also very cleansing. So there's emotional cleanse going on in your life right now. But you are going to be successful over it for sure. You're going to get through this. Okay, I'm going to choose some of the Oracle of the Seven Energies right now to get some more insight. Wow, these are slippery cards. I love the matte finish, but my goodness, they come out very slippery. All right. Angels and guides, what do my Aries need to know at this time? Too many cards. We got that one. Oops, there we go. One more card, please. There it is. All right, bottom of the deck. Healing the heart. There is a lot of healing going on within you right now. Again, that could be past childhood trauma that you are really diving into right now. Could be your relationship at this time. That is why that mending came through as well, mending bridges. So you're doing a lot of mending just in general at this time, which is great because I feel like this is kind of a long time coming for you guys. I feel like a lot of this has been kind of stifled for some time, and now things have finally come to a head where you are forced to deal with this and kind of move on from it. So we have ears wide open. Wow. Number 33, divinely guided. And that's also, when you break it down, the number 6, which is the Lover's card. So there could be a need to listen right now to your significant other. Or it could also indicate that you really need someone to listen to you. So maybe you're needing some, like counseling right now, or some friends to just like blurt out all of your truth. Ones that will listen and not repeat. This could also indicate that you really need to listen to your partner right now, because there's some form of answer to all this why question coming up that you really have been missing, because you've been focused on your own voice, which is great, but there are two voices in this situation. And we have sacred reverence. So there is a divine union going on here. I really feel like you guys are dealing with your twin flame at this time, which could explain why there's so much chaos going on a little bit, because the twin flame dance is very much in and out, hot, cold. But there is a reason for it. There's also a key to your heart here. This person definitely has a key to your heart like no other person. And you guys are very grounded together. Very grounded. I feel like you guys are doing very positive things for this earth together as well. Some of you might be closed off right now to this person, but they're showing a key. So they're going to be opening you up a bit. And when you also look at the number, it's number 11, which is the number of balance. So justice, the justice card, all about balance. All right, exposed and revealed is your last oracle card. So you're feeling a bit vulnerable right now, I feel like someone is seeing to the depths of your soul. This could even be you examining that childhood trauma within you finally releasing that, finally admitting to it, coming to terms with it, no longer stifling it down or numbing it out. You're really starting to see, excuse me, see who you are beneath the surface. You're really starting to see just how there's someone here in the like fetal position, just how repressed you were in certain circumstances because of this trauma. And you're now exposing that and revealing this to yourself and others in your life, exposing just how hurt you've been and just how much you've been holding yourself back in this lifetime because of it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I think someone might need to speak their truth a little bit more because my throat chakra is just all over the place right now. Okay. I am going to use the Wildwood Tarot to open up your tarot reading today. Angels and guides, what do my Aries need to know in regards to their life at this time? Okay. Bottom of the deck is Two of Bows. Overall energy. So that indicates that there is a choice to be made about moving forward on your path. There's some sort of choice that you need to decide. Something that you've been kind of... It's been on your mind a lot lately, but you haven't been able to finally make that decision. And it could be possibly moving on from a relationship that you're in because there's a lot of passion behind this. Maybe, or it could even just be the next step for yourself. So, Knight of Bows in the reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign, another fire sign, another Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo. But this could indicate that your passion is kind of diminished right now. There's kind of a halt in the passion within the relationship. They're showing the Knight of Stones in the upright. So this is something that is very dependable, loyal, long-term, maybe someone that you started off as a friend in the beginning, and they have your back till the end. This is kind of like your person, right? But you're going through this time of either sexual frustration or just no passion anymore. It's just kind of become a little mundane. And they're showing frustrations. So 5 of Arrows, there's some conflict going on here. This is also why I said sexual frustration, because the Knight of Wands is all about intensity and passion and sexual drive sometimes, but it's in the reverse and you have the frustration card coming through. So there could be some conflict in terms of this person. Maybe you could be in conflict with this person, or it could just be that you're not really feeling it with this person anymore, and there's a conflict coming forward in yourself of whether you should stay or go. Now they're showing the 10 of Stones in the reverse, home. So this relationship doesn't quite feel like home to you anymore. You're not really seeing the benefits of it. You're kind of sensing a lack in this relationship. There's something that's not fulfilling you. And that 3 Days Grace song just popped into my head. This house is not a home. So for some reason, you're just not feeling at home anymore. You're just feeling like you're kind of in this house or a cage of a relationship. Don't get me wrong, there's benefits to it, but it's just no longer serving your desires and your purpose, your passion. And they're showing the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this could be that, maybe the emotions have kind of run dry. Maybe it's more platonic now than anything. You're starting to feel like the emotional intensity and passion has kind of subsided. And maybe your cup is empty. Maybe you're dealing with so much too that you just have nothing left to give at this time. So it's hard to be in a partnership, in a romantic relationship, when you have nothing to give at this time. We also have the Ace of Bows. So you're not feeling that spark with this person anymore. They're not lighting you up like they used to. This could be a very long-term commitment with this 10 of Stones. You've been with this person for quite some time. It could even be marriage. And I feel like you're trying to decide if you should stay or go. Now they're showing the 5 of Stones in reverse. So this is maybe feeling like you're in a lack, maybe feeling abandoned. I feel like you do sense that there is good things about this, and that's what's holding you back. That's why this is in reverse. You're not completely feeling like there's nothing here. There's a lot of positives to this relationship, but it's all about security, I find. It's more about security and stability than love and passion and sex, really, was what it comes down to. You've kind of, faltered on that end, but now you have that long-term stability that you've kind of wanted before this relationship. Just you're hoping that, you can rekindle that flame. We also have the Page of Bows in reverse. We have a lot of cards in reverse here. At least half or more. Actually, more than half. We only have 2 in the upright. 3, sorry. So I'm sensing more of a disconnect than anything. Page of Bows in the reverse. So I feel like this could have been a connection from childhood, from your past. And, it was a very nurturing relationship in the beginning. And now you're just disconnecting from them, saying like, I'm sensing a very big disconnect from here. You're kind of letting go. And we have the Queen of Arrows. You could be dealing with an air sign, maybe an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Or this could be you thinking more logically than emotionally. The Queen of Swords is all about seeing through the bullshit, basically. Thinking more logically, speaking her truth. So your intellectual side is coming through and weighing the odds rather than the emotional side. It's very much like, okay, so I have good stability with this person. I have a long-term commitment. We're pretty set right now. We're grounded. But on the other hand, I have no passion. I have no excitement. Where is that drive that we've been missing? Like, you're kind of thinking it through with pros and cons list rather than touching base with your heart. So there could be a lot of overthinking going on right now too. And we have a 9 of Arrows in the reverse. Now, the 9 of Arrows in the upright usually signifies holding on when things are getting difficult, but I feel like you might be giving up. Because this is in the reverse, I feel like you're kind of disconnecting and you're just kind of throwing things down, saying, I'm done, I'm over this. But we will look into this more. I'm going to clarify your cards more. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot to clarify your cards today. Sorry about the glare, guys. I have the window open and it is beautifully sunny outside. I absolutely love the energy coming from it, but it doesn't do well for my reading setup, apparently. So if all else fails, then just soak up the sun with me. At least you can see the cards as I hold them up. All right, angels and guides, please clarify what my Aries need to know at this time in regards to their life. What is the Knight of Bows in reverse? Why is the Knight of Bows here in reverse? And the World card. So there's a completion coming here. Some sort of completion to a cycle of this. So maybe you're losing your passion for this person and you're wanting to kind of end things. I think for some of you, you're kind of wanting to end this. We have the Knight of Stones and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. See, Knight of Cups in reverse. So you're not feeling romantically attracted to this person anymore, but you're feeling stable, you're feeling structured, you're feeling safe. So that is kind of the battle here. Do you hold on to this person because of safety reasons, because it just financially makes sense? Or do you let them go because you're not emotionally or physically invested in this anymore? Why is the 5 of Arrows here? Oops. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming forward. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny, divine timing, divine intervention. And the 5 of Arrows is all about conflict and fighting and frustration. So this is kind of divinely guided. I feel like Spirit is kind of coming in to intervene and be like, it's time to make a choice. It's time to figure out where your heart and your head lie, where you're going to go from here. 10 of Stones in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, you're no longer feeling that home sense because you're feeling out in the cold. You're feeling kind of desolate, detached from this person, emotionally detached. And because of that, you're also afraid of letting go because you feel like you're going to be out in the cold here. And it looks like if you do, there might be children involved, and that's kind of what's holding you back as well. There could be a child, and perhaps you're leaving the husband or your significant other, and you're worried about how this child is going to react to this disconnect. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Magician in reverse. Yeah, you're not really manifesting a new beginning at this time. You don't see this really ending well because your cup is empty. It's kind of, I feel like there's a dry spell as well for a lot of you. So that could be this Ace of Bows in the reverse. That dry spell, no intimacy going on here. Why is the Ace of Bows in reverse? And the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Or it could be that you're now moving on. Like you're being more independent. You're not so codependent on someone anymore. And because of that, you're just kind of lacking that spark with them, that connection. Could be that you're focusing more on your job, or maybe your person is focusing more on their job and it's leaving no time for intimacy. We have 5 of Stones in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So this is Spirit saying that if you choose to end this 5 of Stones that you're worried about, this 5 of Pentacles that you're worried about, being desolate, being without security, that is not going to be an issue because there's a new job on your horizons. You're going to be financially stable on your own, and it's a new beginning. So you are able to sustain yourself. You know you are. You always have, right? Before this person, you've always been able to do it. So it's going to be an adjustment, but it's doable. We have Page of Bows in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So at some point in the past, you felt stuck, like you couldn't come out of a situation, you couldn't get out on your own. Especially when it comes to the Page of Bows, here's that passion, that desire that you're no longer feeling. So you've been feeling stuck in the past because of this. You're now coming out of that energy. You realize that you have the power all along to get out of this situation if you no longer want to stay in it. And I don't feel like this person has done anything wrong to you. I feel like you guys are still good friends. I feel like you guys are still, on very good terms. It's just that the passion is no longer there. the passion and the love. It's kind of platonic at this point. We have the Queen of Arrows and the Death card in reverse. So this is either you are dealing again with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or this is you, Queen of Arrows, not wanting to end something because you're overthinking. You're overthinking this whole scenario. You're stuck in your head about it. You're not sure. You're kind of thinking logically, like, logically, I should stay with this person because of the security, the financial aspects, the child that might be involved. That is kind of holding you back from following your heart. And we have the Nine of Arrows in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. So the Seven of Wands can be someone feeling like they're backed into a corner, like they're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Defensive, kind of defensive about a situation. I feel like you're finally letting your walls down. You're finally like, you know what? I'm no longer going to defend this relationship. I'm done. I'm walking away. Overall energy is the Star in reverse. So hopes and dreams are gone for this. There's no longer any healing left that you can do. That is kind of your decision here. You're not really seeing the dream here with this person anymore. And that is why we have the Two of Bows. You know, you want to start fresh onto a new adventure, but you have a choice to make. Do you stay or do you go? And as far as the cards are showing right now, they're showing me that you might be walking away from this. I'm going to grab a couple of the Twin Flame Journey Oracle cards to end your reading today. Angels and guides, what do my Aries need to know in regards to their relationship at this time? Numbing. Yeah, so some of you are numbing this relationship out through alcohol, drugs, gambling, maybe even work. Maybe you're diving so headfirst into work that you're numbing the emotional pains of staying in this relationship, numbing the childhood traumas that have been coming through for you, numbing yourself so you don't have to make a decision. The answer is yes. So whatever question you've been asking, should I leave? The answer is yes. Should I stay? The answer is yes. That's going to be different for everyone. So however this resonates for you, the answer is yes to the question you've been asking. We have soulmate. Yeah, this is a very soul connected person here. You guys are connected through the soul 100%. That is why this is a very difficult situation as well. You are always going to care for this person. You are always going to have love for this person. It's just not where you want it to be right now. Does that mean that you can't mend this? 100% no. You can for sure mend this together. But you have to, that's going to be a long road. Are you willing to put that time and effort back into reconnecting and reaffirming that fire between you two? Sometimes it takes quite a while. Sometimes it can't be relit. But you have to decide if you're willing to go through that, and if your partner is as well. You have to expose and reveal your true self, your true feelings to your person. And that is why this is coming through. Shadow work. Yep, there's your childhood trauma coming forward. We all have it. We all have to work through it eventually, and now is the time. So you have a lot on your plate right now in regards to emotions and decisions and healing, and oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, there's a lot going on for you guys. Okay. Overall energy is offer. There's a cup right there. So your person is probably not ready to let you go, and they're going to be coming towards you with an offer. Okay. I'm sensing that some of you might be coming through with an offer, like a proposal. Some of you might say yes. Some of you might actually say yes. And that's wonderful. If you feel like you can work through this, that is absolutely wonderful. You guys do have a very strong soulmate connection for sure. All right, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. That is all I have for you today. If you resonated with this reading, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. Take care.